Hey everybody, it's Connie. How are y'all today? I'm playing with some watercolor paints, and I want to show y'all, see if I can come up with something similar. Y'all, I did some video with some things that I learned at the Con during Christopher Allen's workshop, working with his Brutus Monroe media paste, and we did some stenciling and stuff, working with the color burst powder to make the different colors, and mixed it with the paste and stuff like that. Well, I had a couple of comments, and people asked me, what about Jennifer's workshop? Well, went to Jennifer's workshop, and we she made this so we could have a palette to work with if we wanted to do some of the flowers that she showed us. Well, let me tell you, I am a person that learns through watching repetitiously and just, you know, catching on like that and keep practicing. Practice. Well, she also used this, let's see, these two stamps. She used this from the flower shop from Stampin' Up, and then this one from the Petite Petals. And then she used some of her oxide inks, and she stamped the flower, and then, you know, got it real wet and stamped off, and then stamped onto the watercolor paper, so it's very light. And then she used this with this is Tim Holtz ink water pen. And then she would pick up the ink from that, and she would color in the flower, and it was just beautiful. Well, I need a picture of it so that I could keep doing it, but I can't remember it in my head enough to remember the technique. So during her Make It Go Around, where you get 15 minutes with each teacher to make a little something. Well, we made these little tiny journals that she had, and with the little paper, and it's got a keychain, and then you can you wrap it this way, and wrap it this way, and then you tied it shut. That's how you tied it shut. Well, I noticed on here, this is what we learned during her workshop. I mean, this is what she was showing us a picture of during her workshop, that right there. And I tried to replicate it, and whoops, I'm having a hard time. Also, look at that. See the brush lettering she did? She has a video on that brush lettering. It's real pretty. So anyway, this is me piddling and trying to learn how she did it. And that's what I came up with. Well, it's definitely not anything to clap your hands over or write home to mama about, because it's not that good. But so Jennifer, if you're watching this, please do a video so I can learn. I really want to learn. I love to learn. So when I got home and I played with that, that's done with watercolors, these water paints. And so I started watching different people doing water paints and stuff, and I watched Paint with David. And when he paints, he's just using music, and then he just paints. And he did something like this. Of course, this is not probably anything really close to looking like what he did, but I've never painted with watercolors before, so this is, you know, me trying. So pick up your brushes and just try. You never know what happens. And so I did that. And then I did this one, is watching him paint with David. Some little poppies. I like that. And then here's practicing some lavender. And this is with, oops, let me see. This is with Nicola Blakemore. And she shows you how to make I did this one first, and then this. It's a pot with some lavender in it, so I did that. So I've been just playing. I've never worked with them before. You know, I didn't know what I'm doing, and so I'm just playing. That's all I can say is I'm just playing. I'm trying. So I'm gonna try and make this flower again that Jennifer did, and we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. What she did is paint it. She used a pencil and painted, made a circle, and then did the flower from there. And I'll see if I can't do a little bit of it, but I cannot for the life of me draw nothing. So where's my pencil? Here, I'll use this. This is her little pencils that we got from doing her class. So she did a circle, and then she did 5 petals in that within that circle. I don't know how to do all that. Jennifer, please help. Anyway, so I'm just gonna pencil in some petals and just see what happens after that. I do not know. There's that, and then here's like a teardrop up here with the, and then here's like a little bud that's fallen over, that's trying to grow, pop out. But anyway, that's all I'm going to do with that. Okay, so trying to make the right color that I'm searching for. So I'm just going to actually, let me get that wet a little bit and just tap in my flower. I used red and white to come up with this kind of a pink kind of color. And then I'm just going to do my rose buds. Well, they're not roses, just whatever flower bud, and come up with that. I love this. I love doing this. I can't even lie about it. I mean, that's why I want to learn more. And so Jennifer needs to get on that. This is, I did learn that you can dry brush and it'll pick up some of that color after you've already put it down if there's too much. And then I just want a really light color, and I'm going to kind of put in some lightness back here from the back side of it. Color in the rest of it. Okay. That's all I'm going to do with that. Now I'm going to let that dry, but I'm going to help it along with my dryer, so I'll be right back. Okay, I think it's dry. This is what I got so far. Okay. Alright, now, oh yeah. I'm going to get a little bit of the darker back here. If you can see my little palette thing going on. That's going to be a little darker. So I think what I'll do is get this brush and wet it just a little bit. Try to wet it so so that when I go with this darker color, it'll be wet and it'll soak it up. Okay, I've got a little too much here. There we go. Alright, so I have this darker color, and I'm just going to come in the middle and just let the water seep where it wants to go. I just love that with it when it does that. Okay, just let it seep. Let some go at the bottom. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay. Now, I need this dry, so give me 1 second. I'm going to dry it again. Okay. Okay, it's dry. And this is what I have so far. Okay. Now, I'm going to put some green in there. And this green is really bright. You see how bright that is? So I'm going to grab some white, soften it up a little, and then I'm going to grab just a little bit of blue and kind of gives it an old look, you know, an old, you see that? You can see I've been playing a little bit today. Okay, so now I'm going to try to make some leaves with this and see what happens. So without any drawing, I'm just gonna paint some leaves on this little bud like that, and I think it'll be cute. It'll be okay. This little bud's wanting to open up, but it just can't do it yet. So just kind of make some leaves here. And come out like that. Just whatever you're feeling. I don't really know what I'm doing. I really don't. I've only just been playing with these water paints this week, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm playing, and that's what it's all about. That flower's really wanting to open, but it just hadn't done it yet. So here is it, what it's looking like. And so I'm going to get some more. Try to straighten up my brush. And then I'm going to come down and come around like that. And then this one is going to be coming out like this. Okay, and then let's make this one just come out like that. Just kind of, it's going to have a big old stem, but that's okay. It was because I was shaking. Y'all, I can't do this without shaking. And then this one is coming out right here from behind. And that one's right there. And that one's coming up from up there. Okay. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so now what do I want to do? I'd like to do some background with the blue. Let's see. It's just so dark. I don't want it that dark. I really don't. Let me grab some white and soften it up some more. See if that's going to work. Okay. Just kind of give it a little a little color in the background. Just to like that. There we go. Doesn't have to be all over, but there we go. Just a little bit of I need to change my water out. Just give it a little something something. I'm just trying to recreate. I'm just trying to recreate, and from me trying to remember what she did, but y'all asked for it. Oh Lordy, did you ever get it? Not too good, but you got it. So there we go. So far, this is what we have. Okay. This is what we have. A little flowers bud, and one that's trying to open, and then one that's open. So let me dry it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. It's all dry. Here is another problem for me, and I don't know. This is my problem. She also used Jane Davenport ink readable pen, ink readable pen. Anyway, it's like a calligraphy pen is what it is. And that's what she used to go around the edges. And then I'm not sure what she used for the flowers. I can't remember, but I have this little fine tip Sharpie, and that's what I'm going to use. So this is where I'm just having a hard time, because I'm just not quite sure what to do with this mess now at this point. So I'm just going to go around. Let me draw that. What I'm going to do is just kind of go outline what I've done. If I can get this pen to work. Why is it not working? Okay. Get this pen to work and just go around an outline of what I did. Just a little. Nothing, too drastic, but just kind of give the leaves definition of what I did. And then there's the petal. Well, to me, this is not too bueno. This is not too good. I'm just not happy with the way this is turning out, and I need her to tell me what to do and why. So anyway, I'm just going to outline some of this, and then just give each leaf its own little, like it's one leaf, you know, each leaf. And then I'm going to go around my flower here and give it its little petals. And then just go around each one of these. And so one of these, there we go, and then ay, 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 ay. And then something like that. And I'm going to see if this will smear just a little bit. Just a little, come on. Give me a little bit. See, if I would have used the Davenport, it would have smeared. So let me dry this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. So I'm going to take this and just kind of go around this in the center and this right here, just so I can wet it and let it give me a little darkness in there. And I'm going to let that go right there. Let me, I don't want too much, because I don't want to spread too much. So give it a little darkness. There we go. And a little definition. Oh wait. Okay. And I'm going to, not too much, I don't want too much. There we go. Okay, that's that. Bring it out just a little, just to break out a little bit of it. There we go. I like it. I like it. Just to come out into the petals a little. Okay. Alright, let me dry it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I noticed I forgot to, oh, I didn't wet it. Put a little bit of this right here. Not much. Because I'll tell you what, that stuff, when it's wet, it spreads. There we go. There. I like that. Okay. All right. So far, that's what we got. A little flowers. This is not too good, but it's not too bad. So, let's see. Then, she just kind of doodled around the edge, but, don't know about that. I'm not too sure about that. Let's think about this, Connie. Just few little lines, a little circle, little circle. And then we're gonna come through here like that. And I'm gonna come over here and just give me some double lines. And then I'm going to go like that. And just a few little squigglies. Some little lines like that. I think that's all she did. Like that. I don't know. It looks kind of like whatever. I'm not sure. But this is me playing. I hope she gives me an A for effort for at least trying. And these are the two that I did. This is the other one. It's not too good. Not too good. I'm not too sure about all of that part. You know what I mean? The black. You know, I'm just, oy, oy, oy. I don't know. But anyway, that's me trying to show you what we did in workshop and me not knowing what I'm doing. So this is what I was trying to recreate. And by memory of how she did it. So Jennifer, please do a video. Please, please, please. So, I'm going to come back at some point and do some more watercolors because honestly, I'm just having too much fun not to. I mean, I really, really, really am enjoying doing these things. I really am. It's just, it's a lot of fun. And I'm really enjoying playing with these watercolors. So, I can't not do it because it's just really, really fun. I love it. So, all right, Jen, it's your turn, please. I really want to learn more about this. The inside is just not too good, but I put a little too much black in there. I can already tell. But anyway, it is what it is. I know I used Jane. Let's see. I know I used that in here. Let me just wet it and see what happens. I know I used, after it dries too much, I don't guess it'll reactivate. I don't know. Nope. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because I used Distressed ink No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know, but I've got this distressed glaze, and it fits. You take this, if you use distressed ink, and you just rub that in there, and you rub it over your things that you've used the oxide in, and that keeps it from ever, like if you give a card to somebody and it's done with distress oxides, and you don't want it to, like if they got a little water on it, well, the card would be ruined because it would change, it reactivates every time. So that kept it from, I remember spreading that on there. So I guess I did use the oxide inks for this because I remember using this abandoned coral for that. So that's why that's like that. Okay, and this one I used watercolors. So there is a difference, but I don't know. Anyway, I had fun. Give me a thumbs up. Don't try this at home, kids, because it's a mess. But I'm having fun anyway. Why not? You know, come on. Give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. Try. Step out of your box. And you never know what you might end up doing because I'm having too much fun. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, thumbs up. We'll talk soon. Bye.